Hello, this is Greg with Northern Audio, and I just wanted to give a quick update on the PlatiMon speakers, specifically the Vc2. Now, we put out a video about the Vc1. I was raving about these speakers. Fantastic sound to them, just way over the top engineering, aluminum, aircraft grade cabinet using a ribbon tweeter, sounded phenomenal. In that video, I actually referenced how great they sound with bass. That being said, we got in the PlatiMon Vc2, which is the bass module and super tweeter, which adds an 8-inch custom bass woofer and also adds the beryllium super tweeter. And I got to tell you, these sound incredible. There is a tonality to these speakers. They just get it right. If you're a bass player, I think you'll definitely really appreciate this speaker. You kind of hear the note within the note. There's a lot of decay that you just typically aren't getting on other speakers. It kind of has that high sensitivity sound to it, but it's not. It's 91 dB sensitivity speaker. That being said, you know, the delicacy of these speakers, its ability to be able to play all different genres, so much so, in fact, there's different settings on these speakers that you can wire them to play more of hip hop and rock, or if in fact you want to wire them to be a little more delicate and do so for classical things of that nature. So I tried them both ways. One thing I'll definitely tell you, listening to say like Mahler Symphony No. 5, a very hefty recording at that point, usually that drowns out a lot of the horn section and it starts to muddy up the picture. These speakers perform that with no sweat. Not very often I've heard that with that recording. But on the flip side, when you're looking at the settings for like hip hop and things like that, if you're looking, listen to say like War, Galaxy, things that have a driving bass line, there was just an articulation to the bass note and just a groove to it that, you know, you don't often hear. And so much so, these are a 3.5 or a 4-way speaker, depending on how you wire them. Usually you don't get that type of clarity and resolution the more ways you make a speaker because you introduce phasing and timing issues. Not with these. These things are fantastically engineered. So what I would tell you is this. We've tried them on numerous different amps. They seem to be very agreeable. Right now we're running them on the Jaw KT88. We've had them on the Techniques integrated amp. We've had them on the Advanced Paris. We've had them on a Luxman 507Z. Haven't heard a bad combination yet. They can be tuned with the ports in the back in order to comply with your room, whatever your room modes may be, things of that nature. So you really can dial these speakers in. What I would tell you is this. If you have a free moment, come on down and see us, 3003 Babcock Boulevard, Northern Audio. We'll give you a great demo. I think you'll certainly agree these are a special speaker. So come see us. Look forward to meeting you. And thanks again for listening to the music.